My home, where my kids have grown up, where my wife was born. And I have to thank Vic and my family more than anyone. And lastly, I'd like to pay tribute to my fellow candidates who put themselves forward for public service. Because in this room, right here, beats the heart of our democracy.
It's finally July 5th and most of the election results are behind us. If you missed out on last night's action, here are the top things you need to know. First of all, Labour has lived up to the polls' predictions and delivered a landslide victory. Sir Keir Starmer's party has romped into power and will oust the Tories after 14 years in government. In a victory speech in central London this morning, the Labour leader said that the country had spoken and change starts now. The result for the Tories marks a huge electoral collapse after the party won an 80-seat majority just 5 years ago under Boris Johnson. Additionally, Labour turned the City of London red for the first time in its history as Keir Starmer's party swept into that landslide election victory. The next top thing to know is it was a tough night for the Tory party's big beasts. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak conceded defeat to his opposite number, Keir Starmer, but maintained his own seat in Richmond and North Allerton.
The Labour Party has won this general election, and I have called Sir Keir Starmer to congratulate him on his victory. Today, power will change hands in a peaceful and orderly manner, with goodwill on all sides. That is something that should give us all confidence in our country's stability and future.
Meanwhile, Chancellor Jeremy Hunt unexpectedly clung on to his Surrey seat of Godalming and Ash, but scores of his former cabinet colleagues were ousted in a mass exit of some of the biggest names in Conservative politics. On the other hand, former Prime Minister Liz Truss lost her South West Norfolk seat, refusing to give a concession speech. And last but not least, Nigel Farage's Reform UK party shook the political landscape but undershot initial projections. As the exit poll landed last night, Reform UK was projected to win a remarkable 13 seats in Parliament, but ultimately only won 4. However, Nigel Farage was elected as an MP for the first time, winning over 21,000 votes in Clacton. Richard Tice, Lee Anderson and Rupert Lau all won their seats for the party, and Reform came in second ahead of the Tories in a number of seats. As you can see, the storm of the general election is far from over. So if you want to stay up to date with the latest news on the general election and all things politics, follow City A.M across our social media channels or download the City A.M app.